You got to chill, chill.
Yo, what's good everybody? Sinumatic, and let me start off this commentary by saying that this is the most kills I have gotten in Black Ops 2 so far. It was a 60 and 13, but it was boring as hell because I spent most of my time calling in care packages, and I was playing solo, which I do not find very fun. But this commentary is going to be kind of random shit. No real topic set or anything like that. To start off, I'll just say that if you haven't heard this in any of my other videos, running the care package with Engineer on is the most OP score streak in the game to me, personally. I know that people are making videos like, is it worth it using the care package? And honestly, I'm going to tell you that I think that it is. Because I usually run care package, lightning strike, and a hellstorm, right? Once you get the care package, you only need about 1 kill to get the hellstorm and the lightning strike. Now, in the care package, I normally get either lightning strikes, hellstorms, UAVs, counter UAVs, or death machines, like, off the bat. If I get a lightning strike or a hellstorm, of course, I usually take that. If not, I usually flip it and get a lightning strike or a hellstorm. Lately, I've been getting a lot of orbital VSATs. I was playing a game last night with Holiday Doc, and I was doing terrible. So if I would have been doing good, I would have got more care packages to flip. But the little amount of care packages that I got to flip were all turned into orbital VSATs. So, you know, even though I didn't do good in those games, I still supplied good score streaks by using the care package. You know what I mean? Like, I helped the people on my team get a VSAT. I personally have put on the VSAT as my score streak, and I have gotten it, but not as many times as I can get that care package. So it's all up to, I guess, what you want to do. I've seen people get swarms and things in games, and a lot of times it looks like they get them so late in the game that, to me, if I was to get one, it'd be almost the end of the damn game. It wouldn't be worth it for me anyways. I'm just not that type of player. Lag comp does not work in my favor. This game, though, I do believe lag comp might have been working in my favor. Because when I was shooting people, they were usually dying pretty fast. So, you know, that usually doesn't happen. It usually takes me, like, almost a half a damn clip to kill somebody in most of these games. I think this is one of the games where it felt like it was taking me, like, 4 or 5 bullets to kill someone, which is pretty damn good. See, look how quick he just died. And I want you guys to look at that. Like, if you guys know some of the people that are getting, like, really, really good gameplays, pay attention when they're killing someone. See if it takes them any effort to kill the person. And then someone else that doesn't post very high kill gameplays, go check out some of their videos, if you got time, because I know some of you guys are like, fuck that. And see if you notice a difference in how many bullets it's taking them to kill someone. But, alright, so let's get into something else. It is the beginning of 2013. Hopefully you guys had a Happy New Year's. I honestly did not do anything on New Year's because to me it feels like another day. Matter of fact, I made a New Year's resolution, and that was not to make New Year's resolutions. Honestly, I feel like if it is something that you need to make a resolution for at the beginning of the year, then it is probably something you're not going to follow through with. Basically, what I'm saying is if there's something you want to make a resolution to stop doing, you should be able to do it anytime you think about it. Not, oh, I'll put that off till the beginning of next year. Hopefully that makes some sense to you guys. You know, I just don't like to bullshit myself with things that I know I'm probably not going to follow through with. Now, that's enough of that. Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, all that kind of shit. Get all that out of the way. It is 2013 though, and I do look at a new year like a time to reset your goals and your, you know, the things that you want to do. Because a lot of times you might try to do things throughout the year and they just don't come to fruition. But instead of just saying, that can't happen, I like to use the new year as a time for me to try to reset goals and strategize, really, like think about how feasible those goals are. And this year, I'm not going to say I'm going to blow my channel up or anything like that, but I can say that towards the end of last year, finally my channel started growing again. Like, I wasn't, getting as many problems with every time I upload a video before it even published, I lose like 10 subs. Like, as far as I know, that stuff has went away. Let me take a little sip of this drink real quick. And at the same time now, it seems like on a daily basis, I am starting to generate subscribers again. My view count has just started to finally go back to where the minimum of where I think it should be, like 500-600 views a video. That's a minimum. But, and a lot of people say 500 or 600 views. Look, YouTube, everyone's YouTube channel is a little bit different. You got some people that get 2,000 or 3,000 subs and they can maintain over 1,000 views a video, and then you have people with 3,000 or 4,000 subs that can't get 50 views. It's just the way YouTube works. And, my channel being 15,000 subscribers, most people would think you should be getting like 5,000 to 10,000 views a video. It just doesn't work like that. And you can go look at all the major channels on YouTube and see that it normally doesn't work like that. I mean, just for example, I'm sure if you run by Woody's Gamertag's channel, he's about to reach 1 million subscribers, which is a great feat. But I can almost guarantee you that he's probably only getting 70,000 to 100,000 views a video, which is about 10%, which is about normal nowadays. But if you look at my channel on a spectrum of that, then 10% would be 1,500 views, and that means I'm under the mark right now. But some of his videos might only get 50 or 60,000 views, which is pretty bad compared to that channel. And we're not going to dwell on that anymore. We're going to switch the topic again, because I like to switch topics. I like to talk about different things. And one thing that I want to talk about is I've been working at this Chinese restaurant for about 4 or 5 months now, waiting tables, and I've came to the conclusion that people do not tip well at Chinese buffets. I don't think it's just the place that I work at. I think it's probably Chinese buffets all over the place, because I have talked to a few people that serve at other Chinese buffets. So I will be looking for a new job here shortly. I don't know what I'm going to do. I will probably end up waiting tables again, because it is not the greatest money in the world, but I can work 20 to 30 hours a week and make as much money as I could make at a regular job working 40 hours a week. And when I say a regular job, I don't mean minimum wage. I mean like 40 hours a week at $10 an hour after they take out taxes, $10, $12 an hour. They take out taxes on that. It'd be like $275, $300, somewhere in that range. And honestly, serving and waiting tables, most of the jobs I've had, I can make anywhere from $250 on a terrible week to about $400, $500 on a good week. I did work at Denny's for about 1.5 years, and towards the end, some weeks I was making $700 or $800 in a week, but they were killing me. I was working almost 40 hours a week, and to be perfectly honest, people think serving is an easy job, but serving is not a job that I want to do 40 hours a week ever. I've worked in factories. I thought factories were easier to work 40 hours a weekend than restaurants, but that is my opinion on that. Now, when I say bad tips, I mean I had a day where I worked. I got 80 something customers. I got like 80, I think it was 82 customers, right? And that is a lot of people to wait on in a 5-hour shift. And you would think most restaurants I've ever worked at, if I had 82 customers, I would have made a shit ton of money. But I didn't even make $90. I made like $88. So it was like a $1 per person type thing.
Where's your phone? Where's your phone?
Alright, hopefully I didn't fall too far off track where I was at. I think I pretty much finished that up, and we are running out of time. So, I would like to say, because I made a video about this, but I know videos get lost in the shuffle, that if you do not want to miss my content, you could always stop by my channel at any time and see what you've missed and catch up, or you can bookmark my channel. I'm going to actually look into getting one of these apps made, if you guys want it, where you can actually install it in Google Chrome and it will email you when I upload a video. That would be great. But other things you can do is there used to be a function on YouTube, I don't know if it's there anymore, where you can have it email you when your favorite commentators upload a video. And like I said, the best way to probably keep up with me if you're not getting my videos in your sub box for some reason is to follow me on Twitter. But if you're not getting my sub boxes or my videos in your sub boxes, you're probably not going to see this video either. So there becomes a dilemma. Either way, I do not care. I do like making videos, and hopefully most of you guys catch these because I like to talk, god damn it. And most of you that have been around for a long time know I just like to spew out just everything. So if you have any topics you'd like me to discuss, leave it in the comments, and I might do a commentary over that topic also. I'm out. Leave a like, goddammit.